Bourne 1, Chatham nothing as we start the top of the fifth inning at Veterans Field. The fifth inning for Ben Hampton, Chatham's starter, out of the mound. He's given up a run on 2 hits. The biggest hit of the night, the big fly from Chris Brito in left center to start the second. First batter for Bourne, Ryan Enos. The righty bunts the first pitch down the third baseline. Nunez backhands it, throws to first. He got him! Nunez charged in from his post at third base. Threw off his right leg. Ryan Enos was just a half step too late. 1 pitch, 1 out. Chatham's third baseman hustles back to his spot.
What made that play was Caden Grice's split. He went full extension, backside on the ground to get that baseball in time.
First pitch to Jones. The lefty takes a fastball for strike 1. Well, Enos didn't square around until the pitch pretty much came in. Had a hard hit bunt down the third base line. 0-1. Curveball that drops low and away. Counts at 1-1. Jones struck out swinging back in the second inning. Hampton from the windup. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Boy, the curveball went 57 feet, bounced to the left, and Jones still took a hack at it. A ball and 2 strikes on Bourne's right fielder. And Ben Hampton's given a brand new baseball. Nobody on, 1 out. Infield, outfield, straight away for Jones. Hampton gets the sign from Hobson. Lifts his leg and deals. Fastball misses high. 87 miles an hour. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Hampton, it's 2-2. Popped up, left side. Nunez, the third baseman, in foul territory. He has enough room, catches it on the warning track. Second out. All righty, in another quick half inning here, so let's check on some Major League Baseball scores presented by Chatham Bars Inn, New England's premier oceanfront resort, before the half inning ends.
They'll hustle through them. Blue Jays beat the Tigers earlier today, 5-3 in Toronto. The Yankees took down Whit Merrifield and the Royals 8-2. Merrifield was 1 for 4, but he was stranded on base.
2 outs for John Peck. The pitch. Swings at the first pitch. Riggio catches it. Oh my, he leaped straight up in the air. All 5'9" of Riggio had to make that catch to retire the side. A 1-2-3 inning. Web gems all around the infield. Ian, let's stay right here for some MLB score updates. We'll go to the bottom of the fifth with Bourne up 1-0, but what a play from Riggio. Well, to be exact, we're 2 minutes into the second half, and it's the same old from the end of the first half. The Cardinals on a scoring run, a 5-0 advantage, giving Louisville a 40-34 lead. With Trey Redfield, I'm Joe Puccio. Trey, what has to change for Syracuse?
Just slow down. You got to slow down, to simply put it. I mean, there will probably be a lot of talk of that on the double overtime tonight, how this team just needs to let the game come to them, because that's what it's like right now. Syracuse is trying to do too much in plenty of time. Just let the game come to you and find a way to just give a second, to simply put it, because there are way too many turnovers right now, and it's emphasized because Louisville's capitalizing on them.
We restart play with a free throw from Mike James shooting at the right basket. James with 11 points so far, looking to make it 12. This is his first chance at the charity stripe today.
Those 11 are team high. He's beating Al Ellis right now in that category.
James stands at the free throw line with 4 Orange and 2 Cardinals in front of him. The 2 Cardinals trailing the play, Al Ellis and Kamari Lance. Louisville shooting just a woeful 17% from the line today. The and one opportunity is good, so Mike James now goes up to 12 points and gives Louisville a 41-34 lead, 18 minutes left in the second half. Judah Mintz on the right alley with a stretch pass to Girard. Now finds Bell. Takes one dribble in, the 20-foot. Jay got it. Chris Bell with a pump fake. Took one dribble with his right hand and got it to go to end Louisville's scoring run. It's 41-36 Cards, 17:40 left in the second half. Louisville moving the ball quickly, more quick than they did back in the end of the first half. The floater hits off the back iron, no good from Ellis. Girard gets the rebound, sends a stretch pass to Nantz, who flushes it home. From guard to guard, Nantz with the two-handed flush. Syracuse is one possession behind. It's 41-38 Louisville, 17 minutes left in the second half.
At first I thought that was one of those turnovers, but either way, Judah finishes it.
Mike James on the far alley with a stretch pass. Back to James, 10 seconds on the shot clock on the far alley. Kamari lands left wing, dishes out. Ellis pump fakes a three, takes a dribble in, passes up to James straight away. 4 seconds on the shot clock. Drives in, right-handed floater is good. Kamari lands, takes some contact in the hip. Here goes Syracuse the other way. Jesse Edwards up and under. He got it. Syracuse's game plan is evident in the second half. Transition buckets. After Lands makes the two, Edwards responds. Louisville still leads 43-40, 16 and a half left in the second. Lands straight away with a one-handed pass to his right. Ellis on the far wing. Back to James, now a head-high pass into the middle. Trainer working the free throw line. Kicks it outside to Ellis. Nantz gets a hand on it and gets the steal. Nantz wanted to throw it back into play, but instead just put his left foot down and kept possession. Nantz crosses the timeline with a lefty dribble. Gives it to Girard. Dribbles in with the right hand. Between the legs. Sends it down the baseline. Bell with a corner three. Splash! Chris Bell hits from the left wing and ties up the game. 43 all. 16 minutes left in the second half.
That's exactly what you need, and you love to see it from Chris Bell, too, someone that Boeheim's been on all year post-game.
Kamari lands right in front of Kenny Payne's bench with 15 seconds on the shot clock. Sends it down low. Huntley Hatfield, left block. Sends it up top. Ellis straight away. Three ball. Rattles around. Edwards gets the board. Skied forward on the right block and gives it off to Nantz to start SU's offense. He quickly crosses the timeline to Girard. Far three ball off the front rim. Huntley Hatfield gets the rebound on the second notch. And the Cardinals go from right to left. Ellis to run. Syracuse's offense takes a lefty dribble. Girard hits the deck. No foul call. Wide open three. No good. Edwards skies and gets the board. 15 and a half left as Syracuse goes the other way. Here's Girard, right wing three off the front rim. And Lands gets the board at the third notch. Here comes the Cardinals the other way. 15 minutes left in the second half. Still tied at 43. James kicks it out to Ellis. Goes in with the right hand. Zigzags his way through the lane. Bounce pass goes off Malik Brown's foot for a kickball violation. And Trey, we can catch our breath with the media timeout. Both offenses are going back and forth 5 minutes into this second half, and it's still a tie game, 43-43 inside the KFC Yum Center. Don't go anywhere. You're listening to Syracuse men's basketball on the original home of the Orange, WAER. Florida State and Jordan Travis get the football back, leading 14-3 over Syracuse, 13 and a half left in the second quarter. Florida State has scored on 2 of its 3 drives to start the game. John, it's mostly because of Jordan Travis.
It is. He's really done a great job of extending plays, Joe, against that Syracuse pressure. You hear, Dino Babers talk about the speed of this defense and the designs and the 3-3-5. And, it's a tough matchup week after week, but Travis has certainly been ready for it. And they're playing to his strengths with the quick passes.
First down and 10 from FSU's 25. Travis takes a snap in the shotgun. It's a handoff to Benson, goes off left tackle, and he's tackled at the 30-yard line. Immediate give off to the lead back for Florida State. He goes out to the far sideline, wrapped up by Jason Simmons Jr., the junior from Texas. Gain of 4, second down and 6. 13-14 left in this second quarter.
It's not pretty, but that's what Florida State wants. Just a couple of yards on first down, open up the playbook.
Ball in the 29. Travis is in the empty. 3 receivers on this near side. Travis claps his hand. Not much noise from the SU faithful. Travis corrals a snap, steps up in the pocket. He loses the ball. It gets stripped from him, and it's picked up by the Orange. Syracuse recovers the football at the 23-yard line. Justin Barron picks up the loose fumble. Elijah Fuentes-Cundiff brought his right hand right over the top of Jordan Travis's. Florida State's gunslinger loses the football, and SU's right outside the red zone with 12:52 to go in the second quarter.
Well, Joe, I thought Syracuse was playing Florida State or make that Wake Forest next week because that was eerily similar to that mesh zone concept that the Demon Deacons run because Jordan Travis faked the handoff, was sitting in the pocket, and he was just waiting, bobbing on his feet. He waited too long.
He looked like a statue in that pocket, and as a result, Syracuse has first down and 10 from its own 23. Tucker is in the shotgun, rather Schrader is in the shotgun. Tucker moves in motion from right to left. Schrader gets the shotgun snap, throws out left, caught by Tucker at the 25, and he's wrapped up at the 23. Small little pitch and catch. It was caught behind the line of scrimmage. And then Jamie Robinson made the tackle at the 23-yard line. No gain on the play, 2nd down and 10 for Syracuse.
And Robert and I trying everything. Not bad to go to Sean Tucker through the air, though. He's 2nd on this team in receiving, so get him the ball however you can.
Damian Alford's the far side receiver. 2 wideouts on this set. Schrader gets the shotgun snap, gives it to Tucker, and he's immediately wrapped up. Joshua Farmer, the nose tackle from Port St. Joe, Florida, corrals Tucker in the backfield. He's brought down at the 29-yard line. It's 3rd down and about Buffalo for Syracuse right now. 12:02 to go in the 2nd quarter. The Orange down 14-13.
I didn't have Joshua Farmer on my bingo card for a TFL today. Just a redshirt freshman, former 4-star recruit, and plays actually behind Patrick Payton. How about that?
5th tackle for loss of the season for the 6'3 nose tackle. 3rd down and 16. Ball at Syracuse's 29. Schrader shotgun snap, steps up in the pocket, and he's sacked. He gets sandwiched by the Florida State defensive line. Jared Verse and Kalen Deloach, number 4 and 5 for Florida State, in to get Schrader, but there is a flag on the field sitting just outside the far numbers of the 32. So just a sideline warning. Syracuse fans got excited for no reason. 4th down and long. The ball's at the 35-yard line, 4th and 22 to be exact. This is a weird situation. The Syracuse punt or bring the kicking unit on, and right now here comes Andre Schmidt sprinting out from Syracuse's sideline at the 45.
And he looked good in warm-ups too. He was hitting them from long. But how about Florida State? 7 TFLs already in this game. This defense is flying around, and now a really long kick. You say Buffalo, I say Ontario for this one.
It's 53 yards from Schmidt. He was good from 55 in warm-ups. The kick is up, and it is way short. Oh, it landed at the top of the U in the end zone. Florida State's going to have great field position around Syracuse's 40-yard line, but that kick was no good. That one might have landed in Lake Ontario.
I don't know what happened there. It just seemed like there was miscommunication between Justin Bear and the holder and the snapper, because there was movement on the line, and Schmidt just didn't look like he was ready to do his walk-up and send that kick away. I mean, that was 10 yards short. I don't even know if it makes it past the 20 if Syracuse played in Acrisure again this week. Whew.
Syracuse started the drive at its own 23, resulted in a 53-yard field goal that was no good. The Orange cannot take advantage of a big-time turnover and still trail 14-13 to the Seminoles, 11 minutes flat in the 2nd quarter. You're listening to Syracuse football on the original home of the Orange, WAER.
Family, school, lacrosse. For Syracuse midfielder Cole Kirst, those 3 are intertwined. Starting with his family, the Jersey boy is one of 4 Kirst sons. Their father, Kyle, was a Rutgers goalie in the 80s and is a New Jersey Lacrosse Hall of Famer. Cole's eldest brother, Connor, played 4 years at Attack with Villanova and 1 at Rutgers. The youngest Kirst, CJ, is a junior at Cornell and has already played in the national championship. Right in the middle is Cole's former teammate, Colin. Colin was a 4-year starter at Lehigh between the pipes. Defensively and offensively, the Mountain Hawks were led by a Kirst. Cole scored 55 goals and 81 points in 4 seasons. Won second-team All-Patriot League honor later, and Kirst made the switch. Cole joined SU's second-line midfield with Luke Roa and Jackson Birtwistle. To join an electric SU offense is enticing, but more so, the time spent away from the field brought Kirst to the hill. Maybe we'll see Cole on Citrus TV, who knows. Cole Kirst is earning his master's in broadcast and digital journalism from the Newhouse School, one of the nation's top broadcasting institutions. Kirst has anchored morning news shows from Newhouse and starred on ACC network broadcasts. Kirst has shined in front of a camera, whether it be in a suit or shoulder pads. Cole has scored in all but 1 game this season and tied a career-high 4 goals against Duke on Sunday. Cole Kirst hopes to analyze lacrosse on television in the future. With his tightly wound family, his pursuit to obtain the highest levels of education, and his lax play you want to mark with a highlighter, Cole Kirst's possibilities are within a short stick's reach.